Most families stay stuck in middle class, struggle for generations trapped in a cruel cycle. Two working adults earn steady salaries, yet live paycheck to paycheck, have zero savings, and never build wealth for their kids. Schools never teach real financial literacy, so ordinary people spend their whole life trading time for money, unable to break free from financial stress. Here is a heartbreaking question no one asks you. If your children grow up copying your exact money habits and lifestyle, will they live a better life or repeat your lifelong poverty and stress? The truth is eye-opening. Families do not inherit money first. They inherit spending habits, financial discipline, and life patterns that determine their future. Today, I'm sharing the transformative story of Bill, an ordinary working adult who turned his broke, struggling family into a wealthy, generational wealth-building household, not with a raise or luck, but with two simple life-changing financial rules. Before we dive in, like and subscribe to this channel. We share practical financial wisdom, discipline lessons, and real-life stories that rewrite ordinary people's futures. This single lesson will change how you manage your salary, spend money, and build wealth for your family forever. Bill and his spouse were hardworking, loving parents with two young kids. Every single day, they devoted all their time to work. Bill woke up before sunrise, left home while his children slept, and returned exhausted late at night. His spouse also worked full-time to support the family, dreaming of giving their kids a stable, happy life. Like millions of ordinary families, they held a sincere monthly promise. This month, we will save money, cut wasteful spending, and start building our family's future. Yet every payday, their good intentions instantly crumbled. They fell victim to the most common wealth-killing trap, spending hard-earned money on unnecessary wants just to chase temporary happiness and social validation. His spouse would splurge on trendy hairstyles, luxury accessories, and fashionable outfits simply because coworkers had them. Bill would upgrade his fully functional phone, buy expensive sneakers, and justify every impulsive purchase with one lazy mindset. I work hard. I deserve to treat myself. Every weekend, they spent lavishly on fancy dinners, parties, and outings. They posted perfect family photos online, fooling every acquaintance into thinking they lived the glamorous, effortless life. Everyone envied their seemingly perfect lifestyle, but no one saw the harsh reality. Just 2 weeks after payday, their bank account hit zero. Their fridge was empty, they had no emergency funds, and they could barely cover basic family necessities. Their entire salary vanished on fleeting luxuries, social vanity, and temporary pleasure, with nothing saved for their children's future or long-term security. The painful turning point arrived on an ordinary evening. Their young daughter came home from school, holding a school trip application letter and begging to join her classmates. Bill's heart sank. Despite 2 full-time salaries, he had zero spare money to pay for the small trip fee. He was forced to disappoint his tearful daughter with a helpless apology. That night, the couple lay awake in silence, consumed by guilt and regret. For the first time, they realized the brutal truth. Their family was not poor because their salaries were too low. They were poor because of their terrible financial habits, reckless spending, and misplaced priorities. The next day, a life-changing encounter rewrote their entire family's future. During his lunch break, Bill sat alone in despair until a respected retired elder in the community sat beside him. This elderly man was admired not for extreme wealth, but for building a thriving family business, owning a comfortable home, and raising successful, disciplined children on an ordinary working-class salary. Sensing Bill's pain, the elder exposed the core reason for generational poverty. Most poor families spend today's hard-earned money to impress strangers who will forget them tomorrow. They prioritize temporary comfort over long-term security, wants over needs, and vanity over their family's future. He then gave Bill 2 simple but powerful challenges that would transform his family's fate forever. First, master the save first rule. Before spending a single dollar on any entertainment or luxury expense, set aside a fixed portion of your salary for savings and investments. No exceptions. Even a small, consistent savings amount beats random large one-time deposits. Second, implement the needs versus wants check. Before every purchase, pause and ask yourself honestly, does my family truly need this, or do I only want it for temporary satisfaction? This quick question eliminates 90% of wasteful spending. The elder added a critical lesson most couples ignore. Individual discipline fails. Family wealth is only built when husband and wife align their financial goals, support each other's discipline, and reject impulsive spending together. That night, Bill shared every word with his spouse. Without hesitation, they decided to restart their financial life from the next payday. When their salary arrived, they did not spend a single dollar first. They automatically transferred a fixed portion into savings, strictly practicing the pay yourself first strategy. The transformation was uncomfortable and difficult at first. His spouse stopped booking unnecessary beauty appointments and trendy makeovers. Bill walked past electronics stores and ignored the latest phone upgrades. They rejected weekend party invitations from friends, choosing simple home-cooked meals and warm family time instead. On the first quiet weekend at home, their daughter smiled and said she preferred family time over fancy outings. In that moment, Bill realized true happiness and family wealth never come from external luxury. They come from disciplined choices and long-term planning. Their journey was not perfect. In the second month, Bill gave in to temptation and bought expensive sneakers. Instead of arguing, the couple communicated openly, returned the unnecessary shoes, and corrected their mistake together. This teamwork strengthened their financial discipline and kept them on track. Month after month, their savings grew slowly but steadily. Whenever they felt tired of sacrificing temporary pleasures, they remembered their daughter's disappointed tears and refused to quit. After building a stable emergency savings fund, the elders shared a second key wealth-building strategy. Stop spending money on depreciating luxuries. Use surplus savings to buy income-generating assets that grow your wealth passively. Following this advice, Bill and his spouse started a small side business with their savings, a neighborhood vegetable stand. After work, the whole family worked together to run the business. Progress was slow, with many days of zero profit, but they stayed consistent. Their hard work paid off gradually. Within 2 years, the small stand expanded into a formal retail shop. Years later, they opened multiple stores, launched a wholesale business, purchased land, and finally bought the dream family home they once thought was impossible. Decades later, their 2 children grew up, graduated from university, and built successful, independent lives. On graduation day, their kids shared a heartfelt gratitude. Their parents did not leave them massive inherited wealth, but left them something far more valuable: disciplined money habits, financial literacy, and the ability to build generational wealth on any ordinary salary. This story reveals the ultimate secret of generational wealth. Wealth never starts with a high salary or huge luck. It starts with consistent, wise family choices. Generational poverty is caused by selfish spending, vanity, and prioritizing comfort over future security. Generational wealth is built by choosing discipline over pleasure, needs over wants, savings over showing off, and family future over temporary enjoyment. A successful family relies on teamwork. A wise spouse supports long-term financial planning instead of chasing trendy luxuries. A responsible partner leads the family with discipline, faithfulness, and foresight. When a couple unites around shared financial goals, even an average monthly salary can create an extraordinary family future. Always remember, a family's greatest inheritance is not cash or property. It is the financial habits that create lasting wealth and a secure future for the next generation. If this story inspired you to change your family's financial future, like, subscribe, and share it with every family struggling with paycheck-to-paycheck living. Start with small, disciplined choices today, and you will build generational wealth for your family, 1 month at a time.